I just want to say something while I cook. I'm cooking pasta um, right now, and I feel very inspired at the moment. Um, I've been watching and reassociating myself with Mark Rothko, who's the artist, um, and he's one of those geniuses. And by genius, I don't mean an overused word that people use a lot. I mean an actual genius, someone who is suspended outside of their time, someone who is before, during, and after, someone who is not temporal to any degree. And let's be honest, there's not a lot of people like that. And I feel inspired by him a lot because I relate to him. You know, musically speaking, my music's old school, but to me it's perfectly relevant because it's the only music for me. You know, is why I do it. As you know, and it's given me a new lease of life because I have a tendency to focus on my weaknesses. Like if I have 22 likes in a video, I focus on the one dislike. But actually, in reality, I have a boatload more strengths than I have weaknesses. So I should focus on the weaknesses, as should you, because I can assure you, you are much stronger than you realise. Let me put this in a bit. So if you're ever looking at yourself and thinking, oh, I'm weak, I can't do this, I can't do that, think of the things you can do, and you'll be surprised about how much you can actually overcome. And nothing really in that right, which stares past it, is overwhelming. So don't see a problem and be overwhelmed by it. Separate yourself from it. Look at it objectively, like an artist. Say to yourself, you know, lockdown is shit. But then also think to yourself, lockdown's not really shit. As long as I've got me, and I've got my brain in between my eyes, and I've got my strength and my resilience, which, let's be honest, everyone has to a degree, then you're gonna be fine. You know, don't be selfish. Don't think, oh, I want to be outside, I want to have fun. Think about other people that you might affect by going out. But most importantly, what I'm saying is, you have the strength to do what the fuck you want to do. So just do it. And stop being your own worst enemy, because you, like me, are fantastically strong. We might have our own flaws, yes, but we're not weak. And most importantly, we don't see our strengths and become arrogant. In fact, we're humble, which is why we often beat ourselves up and consider ourselves to be weak. If someone's arrogant, and they mean to be arrogant, then they are weak. And I mean that. If people are in love with themselves, they're not really in love with themselves. They don't love themselves. They think they do. They try to coax themselves into thinking they love themselves, but they don't. They've got issues. Because if you really love yourself and you're happy, you can't help but love others and make other people feel loved. So the onus is not on yourself, it's on them. It's on how they feel and how you make them feel. Which is why I'm talking to you on my kitchen floor, because I feel inspired. And I want you, if you're listening now or in the future or whenever, if you're listening naked in your bed or if in a dressing gown on your sofa or on a train or wherever you are, you can do what you want to do. You can do what you can set your mind to do. But above all, remember that, because it's true. So yeah, my pasta's almost done. That was a real talk. I enjoyed it. But yeah, that's why I do music. And I do the music I love, even though people don't really get it, because it's dated and all that sort of shit. It's not dated. It's perfectly relevant. It's pure. It's of now. It's of then. It's of will be. It's not temporal by any means. It's not set in time. It is its own thing. Which is the music I love, and it's the people I like. People like that are people I love, and then people like that are rare. Oh, yes. So I might do old songs, and a lot of the time I think to myself, why are you doing these? No one knows these, no one likes these. But one thing you should know about me is I don't do anything because you like it or you dislike it. I do it because I like it. And if you've got my back, great. I got your back. You know, reasonably speaking, like logically. I don't have your back if you want to go kill a bunch of babies or whatever. But if you're within reason and logic, then I've got your back. But if you don't have my back, then it's fine. You know, don't subscribe to this channel. Well, to this channel. What am I talking about? Don't watch me, Julian Camu. Don't follow me. Don't stick around because you won't like what you see. And I love what I see, even if it's sometimes dark. Sometimes, like Mark Rothko, I see the colour red and all I can think of is blood and Satan. But other times I think of Ferraris and lobsters and love and passion, like in the play. Other times I think of it as fiery chili, pesto. But anyway, I don't really know what the point of this was, but as long as you're feeling inspired, then that's good and I'm happy. So, peace and love.